You know, growing up, I always kind of wanted to be the Pink Ranger because she had a flying Megazord. Like, that's just superior to a Triceratops or a Pteranodon or whatever the other one. Someone had to have a T-Rex, right? Anyways, let's begin today's daily Japanese study video as we Super Sentai our way through a couple of quizzes here and talk through some sentences as we do that. Does that say, okay, re, ru, su, kyo, rescue, rescue mission? Rescue mission, okay, rescue mission. Rainbow Team Rescue Mission. Alright, fair enough. Let's hop into our quiz for today. Our first word is shutta. Hey, they're shutters. What do you do with shutters? Well, at some points you have to akeru the shutters. So, akemasu, akemashita. I opened the shutters. Akeru is to open. And if you open something, you gotta shimeru, close it. Shimeru. So shimeru is to close. Shimeteiru, closing. So shimete ageru would be like I closed the shutters for you. So shatta o shimete agemasu, right? It's eru, so agemasu. Let's put that together and try to say it a little bit quicker than that. Shatta o shimete agemasu. Shimete agemasu. Shimete agemasu. Shimete agemasu. Okay, shatta o shimete agemasu. Okay, so I closed the shutters for you. I guess we could do the exact same thing here. Akete ageru. Akete ageru. Akete agemasu. Now, shutters are notoriously... You know what? I know that's what they're going for here with tsuyoi, but they're not really that strong to me. They're not really a strong thing. So, tsuyoi means strong. So, tsuyoi... if we wanted to say that shutters are not strong, we could say tsuyokunai, tsuyokunai. They are not strong. Tsuyoi is strong, tsuyokunai. Most i adjectives, so tsuyoi, kawaii, kawaii, anything that ends in that i sound, if they end in that kanji, that hiragana there, that is the E sound by itself, 99% of the time that is an E adjective, and you can drop that, you can put kunai on there. And you can do more than just that, but that is how you put it into a negative form. The ku with nai. Ku itself isn't negative. It's almost like an adverb, right? I'll often like shorthand say ku is the negative, but it's ku nai. You have to have that nai on there. And I was listening to some practice, just listening practice, and there's a guy who he just records himself walking around and having conversations in Japan. Very useful, really like it, and he subtitles it as well. I'll have to find it and put a link to it in a comment at some point, or bring it up in a video for the sake of it. But very useful, and he would regularly say, nai desu. Just say no to questions. So, nai in and of itself is a thing. I'm assuming I know the kanji for it, but I'm not gonna make that guess out loud. All right, posto. It's a post box. You put your letters in there. So a posto. Let's see what we have here for our words here.
住所
Jusho is what you put on your tegami before you place your tegami into the posto. So before you ireru the tegami into the posto, you must first put your jusho on the tegami. Those like sentences, they're in English order, but using Japanese words, they're not good to do because it's gonna make my brain think the wrong way. I already know it. Anyways, letters inside of the posto, well, that's how you okuru tegami. Posto de tegami o okurimasu. Letters, I guess you could say tegami wa posto de okurimasu. As for letters, you send them via the post box. So okuru is to send. It can be like sending a text. I've heard that, or an email. I've heard. I think it was just like imeru was what they said for email. Which it's funny that they use imeru and not something like den tegami or denki tegami. But hey, that's how it works. And todokeru is to deliver. So let's go ahead and get these matched up. So address, to send, and to deliver. So if we want to say we wrote our address on the letter and sent it. So tegami is letter, on is ue. So tegami no ue is on the letter. So tegami no ue ni jusho o kakimashite. Now wait, if I wanted to put it into the like casual te form, kakimasu, so kaku, so kaku would be kaite, right? Doesn't ku becomes ite, so kaite. So tegami no ue ni 住所を書いてポストで送りました. So we wrote our address on the letter and sent it via the post box. I think it's a compound sentence, right? We technically did it there. Now let's see what our next word is. All right. We have a tray. Toru e. Tore. Rushing the u sound there. We see right in the center some of my favorite kashipan, some of my favorite sweet bread. Boku no ichiban ga kashipan. It is merinpan. It's melon bread. I do ever so much like that little hint of citrus and sweetness. Here we have a few different words here. We have oku. We got a verb here. We have karui, which, trays are definitely going to be karui. I assume so. It depends on how much you oku on them. And then we have hakobu, which is what you do with a tray, except for in this case where they're kind of just displaying it. Hakobu is to transport stuff. So let's go ahead and get that on there. Funny, all the words are just in order. So oku, you saw, was to place, like to place things on the tray. So tray no ue, on the tray, tray no ue ni merin pan o okimasu. We'll place the melon bread on the tray. Tray no ue ni merin pan o kimasu. So kimashita, we placed the melon bread on the tray. This tray, kono tray ga karui desu. It is a lightweight tray. And we can use it to hakobu, to carry / transport stuff. de is like the utilization. I've heard it called the utilization particle. So it's like you traveled via this. You studied at the library, so you utilized the library to study. So I believe you would say merin pan o tray de hakobimashita. So we utilized a tray to transport the melon pan. Alright, let's go ahead and get those checked. And move on from there. Hey! Okay. Hoki. It's a broom. Hoki. So, soji shimasu. Soji suru is to clean. I do kind of want to get these kanji in my brain. If you look, soji up there and haku have very similar kanji, don't they? Because it's almost like they're the same one. And it's pronounced two different ways on this screen alone. That's the fun part about kanji, isn't it? You gotta learn. They're called like onyumi and something like that. But it's... You'd think that it's like, oh, if it's at the start of a word, it's this. No, not necessarily. As you can see right here, both of these start a word, but are pronounced differently. We have soji suru and haku. So haku is to sweep, soji suru is to clean. Very similar words, right? And then we have nagai, which is how you would describe a hoki. It is nagai. It's long, right? Hoki. So the hoki ga nagai desu. So if you wanted to say you cleaned your room, you could say, or just any room, let's just say, あの部屋を掃除しました. That we cleaned that room. I cleaned that room is the assumption there, right? So let's go ahead and get these matched up real quick here. Okay. Hashigo. It is a ladder. Hashigo. And we're going to get one of my favorite verbs here because it's really, really fun to say. But before that, we have koji, which, yeah, you definitely see lots of hashigo when there's koji around. So don't forget to elongate that o in there, that ko u, not just koji, because koji is orphan, koji is construction. So then we have superioriru, superioriru. Very fun to say, superioriru, because you can very quickly say superioriru, because your tongue just kind of goes like bup, 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 which is fun. That's just fun to do. Superioriru. To slide down. Is that okay? I'm going to look up bone real quick, because isn't that bone towards the front there? Isn't that hone, but with water on it? Let's check. Bone. No, they are very, very slightly different. So bone, let's grab the mouse for a second here. This little box in the middle here is complete. On bone, it is not complete. That's the only difference between this section of this kanji and the bone kanji. Huh. Okay, sure, whatever. So anyway, superioriru is to slide down. You are not going to be sliding down that hashigo, because, oh boy, that would hurt. That's just falling. Not even with style. That's just falling. But superioriru is to slide down something. So we could say the cat slid down the roof, right? Neko wa yane ni superiorimasu. The cat suberiorimashita, honestly, because it slid down. So neko wa, as for the cat, yane was roof / attic. I've heard it used both ways, so I'm not sure how to distinguish. Maybe it's just context that makes sense. Can't slide down an attic typically. Yane o suberiorimashita. So the cat slid down the roof. How did the cat slide down the roof? Kabe o noborimashita. It climbed the wall. So to climb, to slide down, and construction. Had some fun little sentences there. And with that, we are out of the quiz here, and we're ready to hop in to some Anki decks. Let's hop into adjectives, work our way down from the top. Kuyashi. Is this feeling defeated? Feeling defeated, kuyashi. Okay, I'm still gonna say hard, because once again, the reason I got this is because I couldn't think of what it was, and so I defaulted to the one that I never remember, which is feeling defeated. So I remembered it by remembering that I didn't remember to remember it, which isn't remembering, okay? Kuyashi, feeling defeated. Alright, directions and locations. We got a bunch of these. Watata. Watata is across. Now, wait a second. To cross over, does it use that kanji? Because we have seen, I think it's like wataru. But let me check. To cross. Okay, to cross, to go by, to cross, to go across. Okay, here I'm gonna put to cross over. Koeru, wataru. There it is. To cross over. Wataru. The kanji is exactly that kanji. So is this just putting it into like a past tense almost? Huh. No wonder. Now, wataru, watata is did cross. Okay, so they are listing this as like the past tense of wataru. So, use that with what you will. I'm glad I made the connection though. So, watata is cross. So, would you say across from like the panya is the shoes store? So thinking about Shashingo, right? Across from, no, that's not across from it. That's across from the denshia, the electronics shop. What's across from the panya? Oh, the koen, this little park there. So panya no watata ga koen desu. Maybe that's how that would work. That feels right with what I know. That doesn't mean it's right though. So watata though is cross. Cross. Tonari was nearby, next to. Okay, very close to nearby. I think, was that chikai then? I'm not very good on these ones yet. Tonari, next to. So next to the panya, there is a small shrine. So panya no tonari ni chisai jinja desu. Next to the bakery, there's a small shrine. Yeah, sure. I want to start using these, and like I think it would be fun to get these and just have them written down off to the side here and start using them in sentences and do a video of that, just walking around in Shashingo and describing things in relation to each other. That'd be fun. Anyways, because Yeah, that's what I find fun. Close to 10, we have our intersection again, where cars mingle. Intersection, yeah, okay. Matsugu, matsugu. This is straight. Matsugu. So this isn't a verb, right? So how would you say go? I guess ikimasu, right? So masogu ikimasu, ikimashite. Actually, iku, so iko would be let's. Masugu iko would be let's go straight, I believe. So if you want to say corner is what? Kado? Or is it just kado? I think it's just kado, and kado is a card. So kado, ooh, to turn at a corner. That might be good stuff to learn. I might throw that into here. I know it's not right now. Anyways, masugu is straight. Can you tell I have ADHD with how much I just go on tangents here? Sorry about that. It is what it is, though. Ue, one of those abstract kanji where it kind of shows what it is. Ue is above. And if you want, it's above / on. So, teburu no ue ni hashipan desu. There is sweet bread on the table. Teburu no ue. Teburu no ue ni on the table. So, there we go. Asoko is over yonder, far from you and the person that you're talking to. Can't forget your kosadawas. With Japanese, there's kore, are, sore, koku, asoku, and like all of those are in relation to where you are with the listener or the person that you're talking to. So kore is something that's closer to me than the listener. Sore is something that is closer to the listener than me. Are is something that is, away from both of us fairly equally, or more of like an idea or a thing. So like ano, sono, kono work the same way. So koko, asoko, those work the same way as well. And if you're familiar with doko, dono, like you can see where stuff comes from there. So asoko is over yonder, it's over there. Here we have chikai, which was this nearby? Close. Okay, it's close to something. Right, crap. Okay, chikai, close. Koko is here. Good. We'll get there. Household vocab. All right, here we have keshodai. What was keshodai? Oh, I'm not remembering this. Household vocab. Keshodai. It's my first instinct was garage, but I don't think that's right. Dresser. Yep. Okay. Keshodai. I use a closet, so I don't. What goes in a dresser? You know what? Takusan pantsu ga keshodai ni arimasu. Most panties are in a dresser. I think that's a safe assumption. Okay, good. I said good. I got it wrong. Okay, hey. This is definitely garage. So here we have shako, which is garage. You can see garage, and then this right here is car. This is car enclosed. Yeah, that's garage. That one's obviously garage. I should have known that garage had like car in it. And that last one couldn't have been garage. I think that's what made me go, garage, and then go, it can't be garage, but I couldn't think of what it was. So kisholdai is dresser. Shakko is garage. Good. Daidokoro. Here we have our kitchen. Daidokoro. Kitchen. Good. All right. Nailed all of that. Let's hop into Japanese vocab here. See what we got. Zenzen. Absolutely not. None. Zenzen. Never. That is the big nope right there. Zenzen. Inaka is countryside. Inaka. Countryside. Apparently this means building as well, if I recall. Steru. Steru. Sturu. Steru. Sute. Stemasu. This is to throw away? Yes, to throw away. Stemasu. This was back when I was like, oh, it's going to be hard to remember what is a ru verb and what's not a ru verb. I should label them. And then I realized so many ichidan verbs are, like, all ichidan verbs are just eru, iru. And the ones that aren't ichidan verbs are very rare exceptions. And so it's better to just assume it is a drop the ru style verb. So, steru, steru, stemasu, stemashita. Gomi wa gomi bakko de shittemashita. So we threw away as for trash via a trash can. It was thrown away. Trash was thrown in the trash can. Gomi wa gomi bakko de shittemashita. Okay, good. Mimi. That's your ear, babe. Mimi. All right, kita, north. We're gonna say easy on north. Kakato is your heel. Kakato. Don't step in unko. Then you will have a kakato, which is heel. Unko is poop, by the way, if you didn't know. All right. What was this one? So we have azuparagasu. Azuparagasu. This is asparagus. We added this the other day during stream. Asparagus. Asparagus. It is fun trying to say katakana words. I do so much enjoy it. Mokuyobi. Hey, wait a second. That's that wood day. It's Thursday. Mokuyobi. So, moku is wood. All of the days of the week have a very common kanji associated with them. Kinyobi, we have gold associated there. Mokuyobi, we have trees. Nichiyobi is just sun. Getsuyobi is moon. So, all sorts of stuff like that. Ago is your chin, right? Ago. Yeah, chin. Ago hige, right? Tsuke is this desk. Yeah, desk. Tsukue. 僕の机がちょっと汚いです。My desk is a little dirty. But, not too bad. I have like a can on it. Okay, 2 cans. Not too bad. Okay, shu is week. Yeah, week. Shu. Renshu, next week. Koshu, this week. What is the thing for last week? Sorry, gonna look something up on a phone. I know. Always good internet content to look stuff up on a phone. Last week, Senshu. Okay, or Zenshu, apparently. And it can have the... Oh, okay, so I see it here with 2 different kanjis that we've seen before. For the kanji that's in namae, which is front, and the kanji that means before. So, Sensho, zensho apparently are both ways that this could be done. Huh. That's actually kind of neat. So last week, sensho. So would sennen be last year then, I'm assuming? Anyways, senshu. Wait. Is it sensho or senshu? Am I just reading it wrong? It's senshu. It's senshu. Okay. Senshu is last week. Shu, week, koshu, raishu, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay. 到着する 到着する this is to arrive 到着するバスはバス停に到着する到着します the bus arrives at the bus station let's say 3時に3時にso it arrives at 3 so バスは3時にバス停に到着する the bus arrives at 3 at the bus station. Okay, to arrive. Good, good, good. Ana! This is a hole. That's just a hole. It's a weird looking kanji, but that just means hole. Okay? Here we have himawari. I don't remember himawari. It's new, so I just added it. Huh. Dang it! Frickin' new sunflower because of frickin' Yakuza. Frickin' frickers. Himawari. Himawari, sunflower. So Koji is orphan. Is orphanage... Does it use Koji? I know he's back to looking up stuff on the phone and we're past the 30-minute mark. What's he doing? Orphanage. Okay, yes it does. Koji. Koji. Koji is orphanage. Koji is an orphan. Koji is an orphanage. Makes sense, right? So if we wanted to say the sunflower orphanage for whatever reason, we could say Himawari Koji. Himawari Koji. Himawari Koji. I keep elongating the ko, not the ji. Himawari Koji. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm going to say good on that. Oshiri is butt. That is a butt. Oki oshiri ga suki desu. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I did not say I cannot lie there. Okay, here we have ha. I believe this is tooth. That's leaf. Crap. Okay. Oh, it's got tree right there. I'm a dingus. Alright, I'm gonna say hard. I'm not gonna fully kill myself on that one. Kewashi. Fujisan ga kewashi desu. ちょっと kewashi desu. Steep. So Fujisan is steep. A little steep. Kewashi. Mostly towards the tip. The tip's steep. The rest of it's very chilled. Alright, dekiru is to be able to. Is the one that we were using it for. Because it was like Nihongo ga koto ga dekiru. Something like that. I'm not quite, but be able to, make, can do, finish, leave, and come. It has a few things associated with it. Yep. Okay. Hey, deru. Exit. Just to get out of there. Deru. Asparagus. Asparagus. Good. Himawari. Sunflower. Himawari. Sunflower. Good. All right. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We got to look up some stuff, so we learned some words there. Koji is orphan, so it makes sense that Kojin is orphanage. And inside of Shashingo, either earlier in this video or yesterday's video, we learned that, Seinikuten is a butcher shop, and the butcher was Sennikusho. So it's like the butcher. Makes sense. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed doing it. If you do, hey, swing by tomorrow for another daily Japanese study video. It's like we do this every day. But hey, I understand if you're busy. I still hope to see you again real soon. Thank you so much for watching and getting to the end of the video. Thank you so much. Goodbye.